Hello everyone, welcome back to my C# for Beginners course. In the previous lesson, we learned about the basic structure of a C# program and how to display information in the console. Today, we are going to talk about variables and data types. This is one of the most important topics in the programming because almost every program works with data. We'll also learn how users can enter data through the console and how our program can process the data. First, let's talk about the variables. So, what is variable? A variable is a container that stores the data in memory. You can imagine a variable like a box that has a name, and inside that box we store some value. This value can be number, text, or a logical value like a true or false. Variables allows us to store data and reuse it like in our program. Let's create our first variable. Let's write int number. Okay. Here we create a variable called number. The keyword integer int means that this variable can store whole numbers only without decimals. At this moment, the variable exists but doesn't contain any value yet. Now let's assign a value to it. We can write a name and then give a value, or we can give a value instantly. The equal is called the assignment operator. It stores the value on the right side inside the variable on the left side. Variables are called variables because their values can change. For example, let's say number equal to number minus 10. Here we take the current value of number and subtract 10 to it and store the result back into the same variable. This is very common operator in programming. Now let's display the value of variable. This line prints the value stored inside the variables to the console. Notice that we don't use quotation marks. If you write the variable name without quotes, C# prints its value. Let's run the program. Okay, in C# there are several types of whole numbers. The difference between them is how much memory they use and how large the number can be. For example, first let's talk about byte. Let's say byte. Let's say again number. By the way, we can't use the same name for two variables, so we must use another name for another value. For example, number 1. Okay, the byte type stores very small numbers. Its range is from 0 to 255. It is rarely used in real projects. The second one is short. Let's say number 2, yeah. Also give him 10. The short type can be bigger numbers than byte, but still has a limited range. And the third one is integer. Let's say number 3. Give him 100. The int type is the most common used integer type in C#. You will use it in the most of your programs. And the next one is long. Long number 4, let's say. And give him 100. The long type is used for large numbers, for example, in big calculation or databases. Now let's talk about numbers with decimals. The first one is float. Float, give him numbers or give him name, and okay, and let's say 7, and you should write F and close it. The float type is used for decimal numbers. Notice that the letter F at the end is required in C#. The second one is double. Give him num2, or let's say num1. Let's say 1000, 10,000, and 5, 6, and 7, and we can close it. The double type is also used for decimal numbers, but is more precise than float. In most cases, you should use double. And the next one, string. Let's say string. Give him a name. Okay, and the value. Let's say variable. The string type is used to store text. String must always be written inside double quotation marks. And the next one is char. Let's say symbol and give him a value. Let's say A. The char type stores only one single character. It uses single quotation marks. And the third one is bool. And give him a name like is happy. And let's say false. The bool type stores logical value. It can be either true or false. The next one, let's say Console.WriteLine to output it. Let's say word, and let's add the number. Here we combine text and number using plus sign. This is called string constitution. Let's run the program. Here we see the variable and we see the number. Okay. Now let's see how users can enter data through the console. Let's say first WriteLine, of course, and then let's say enter your name. Enter your name. Okay. And let's create a name string and Console.ReadLine. Console.ReadLine reads input from the user. Everything the user types is stored in a string. Now let's read a number. Let's say Console.WriteLine. Enter your age. And also same, but we are using integer because of the number. Parse Console.ReadLine. So Console.ReadLine always return text. To convert text into a number, we use int parse. So let's run the program. Enter your name. Let's say Mark. Enter your age. Let's say 20. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to show the value. Let's say Console.WriteLine. The name. Say name. And show the name itself. And same for age. Okay. Let's say again Mark. Let's say 20. And now we display the data entered by user. This is how a real program interacts with people. Okay. Today we learn what variables are, how different data types work in C#, and how to get data from the user through the console. The topic is foundation of programming, so make sure you practice it well. In the next lesson, we will talk about mathematical operations in C#, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So, see you in the next video.